Listen closely, because if you or someone you know is receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, there's some important information you need to know right now. For many seniors, understanding benefits can feel confusing, overwhelming, or even stressful, but today I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happening, why it matters, and what steps you can take to make sure you're prepared. First, let's talk about the upcoming direct deposit. You may have heard a lot of chatter online, some of it confusing or misleading, but here's what we know clearly. Starting soon, eligible recipients of Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits may see a direct deposit of up to $2,500. This isn't a random giveaway or a scam. This is connected to programs designed to help seniors and disabled Americans manage expenses during times when costs are rising and budgets are tight. Now, before we go any further, it's important to clarify something. Not everyone will automatically receive $2,500. Eligibility is determined by several factors, including your current benefit type, your income, and whether you have already received similar supplemental payments. For instance, Social Security beneficiaries who receive regular monthly payments may see this as a one-time boost designed to help cover unexpected costs, while SSI and SSDI recipients might qualify differently based on their specific benefit amounts and household circumstances. It's easy to get caught up in misinformation online, with some sources claiming that everyone will get the full $2,500 no matter what. That's not the case. These payments are carefully calculated, and government agencies like the Social Security Administration and the Department of Veterans Affairs have strict guidelines. So it's crucial to rely on official sources for accurate information. Let's break it down by program so you know exactly what to expect. For Social Security recipients, this upcoming deposit is part of ongoing efforts to adjust benefits in response to inflation and rising living costs. Each year, Social Security calculates a cost of living adjustment, commonly called a COLA, which increases monthly payments. This new $2,500 deposit is separate from the COLA, meaning it's an additional support rather than a replacement or adjustment. For seniors who rely heavily on their monthly Social Security checks to pay for essentials like housing, medications, and groceries, this could provide meaningful relief. If you receive SSI, which is designed for low-income seniors and disabled individuals, the process is slightly different. SSI benefits are already income-based, so any supplemental payment considers your current income and living situation. That means the exact amount you receive may be less than $2,500 depending on your other income and resources. Even so, the goal remains the same: to provide extra assistance during a time when costs are particularly challenging for seniors. For those on SSDI, which is based on disability rather than income, the upcoming deposit is intended to complement your existing monthly benefits. It's not intended to replace them, and it will not affect your long-term eligibility. SSDI recipients often have specific financial needs related to medical care, accessibility, or other disability-related expenses, and this one-time payment is aimed at helping cover some of those additional costs. Veterans receiving VA benefits are included in this as well. Many VA programs already provide monthly financial support, healthcare assistance, and other benefits. This direct deposit acts as an extra layer of support, acknowledging that veterans often face unique financial challenges even after leaving active duty. For seniors who are veterans, this deposit can make a real difference in day-to-day life. Now, you might be wondering about timing. While exact dates can vary depending on your benefit type and banking arrangements, here's what to keep in mind. Government agencies usually issue these direct deposits according to your regular payment schedule. That means if you receive Social Security on the first of the month, you're likely to see this supplemental payment around that same time. If you're on SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, it could follow a similar schedule, but it's always best to check your personal account or official notifications for precise information. It's also important to note that no action is required on your part to receive this deposit if you already have direct deposit set up. The payment will go straight into the bank account the agency already has on file for you. However, If you receive paper checks or have recently changed your banking information, you should contact the appropriate agency to ensure there are no delays. Missing out on this payment could be frustrating, especially when you're counting on it to cover essential expenses. Now, let's talk about what you can do to prepare. First, make sure your banking information is up to date. For Social Security and SSI, you can verify your account through your My Social Security account online. For SSDI, you can check through the same portal since SSDI payments are issued by the Social Security Administration. For VA benefits, logging into your VA account or calling the VA directly can ensure your account information is current. Taking these steps now can prevent unnecessary delays or complications. Second, stay alert for official communications. Government agencies will often send letters, emails, or secure messages notifying you about upcoming payments. Be cautious of any messages claiming to be from the government but asking for personal information or payment. Scammers frequently target seniors with fake notices about benefits, so remember this rule. If it asks for money or sensitive personal details like your Social Security number or bank password, it's likely a scam. No official agency will ever ask you to pay to receive a benefit. Third, think ahead about how you'll use the payment. While $2,500 may sound like a large sum, planning is essential to make it stretch effectively. Many seniors have recurring expenses like rent, utilities, groceries, and medications that can quickly absorb extra funds. By budgeting carefully and prioritizing essential expenses first, you can ensure this payment provides meaningful relief rather than being spent too quickly. Additionally, if you receive other forms of assistance, such as food programs or housing support, be aware of how this deposit could affect eligibility for certain needs-based programs. In most cases, a one-time supplemental payment does not permanently change your qualification, but it's wise to double-check with program administrators to be safe. Another key point to consider is taxes. For most seniors, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits are either partially taxable or not taxable, depending on your total income. A one-time $2,500 deposit may or may not affect your taxes. For Social Security and SSDI, if your total income exceeds certain thresholds, a portion of your benefits could be taxable. For SSI, benefits are generally not taxable. For VA benefits, they are typically not taxable at all. Understanding your specific situation can prevent surprises when tax season arrives. Consulting a tax professional or using reliable IRS resources can give you clarity. It's also worth noting that this payment is temporary. Unlike regular monthly benefits, the $2,500 deposit is considered a one-time supplemental assistance. This means it's designed to address immediate financial needs and is not a permanent increase to your ongoing benefit amount. Planning accordingly can help you maximize the impact of this one-time support. Now, let's address the emotional side of this. Receiving additional financial support, especially in later years, can bring a significant sense of relief and peace of mind. Many seniors experience daily stress over rising costs of living, medical bills, prescription medications, and unexpected emergencies. For those on fixed incomes, even small financial surprises can be overwhelming. Knowing that a supplemental payment is coming can reduce anxiety, ease tension, and allow seniors to feel more secure in their daily lives. This sense of stability is not just about money. It's about being able to make choices, maintain independence, and focus on quality of life rather than constant worry about covering basic expenses. It's perfectly normal to feel relief when you see support like this coming your way. After years of budgeting carefully, tracking every expense, and worrying about unexpected bills, a one-time $2,500 payment can feel like a breath of fresh air. But along with that relief comes responsibility. Managing this support wisely can make a lasting difference. For example, instead of spending the entire amount immediately, consider using a portion to cover essential bills, a portion to pay down any outstanding debt, and a portion to set aside for upcoming medical or household expenses. A little planning can turn a one-time payment into a source of lasting financial comfort. If you're helping a loved one who receives these benefits, now is the perfect time to step in and assist them in preparing. Many seniors are cautious about managing financial matters, and having a patient, knowledgeable person guiding them can make the process much smoother. Start by checking that their banking information is accurate and up to date. Ensure that direct deposit is properly set up and that there are no pending issues with their accounts. Confirm eligibility by reviewing notices or letters from the Social Security Administration, VA, or other relevant agencies. This prevents surprises and ensures that the payment reaches them without delay. Helping seniors understand how this payment fits into their overall budget can also reduce stress. You might consider creating a simple plan together. List monthly expenses, identify urgent needs, and allocate the supplemental payment accordingly. This not only helps stretch the funds further, but also gives seniors a sense of control over their finances. Being involved in the planning process can provide reassurance and peace of mind, knowing that money is being used effectively and wisely. Seniors often appreciate this guidance, and it can be incredibly empowering for them to see a clear plan in action. Let's recap the most important points to remember so that nothing gets overlooked. First, the $20,500 direct deposit is coming soon, and it applies to eligible recipients of Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. Second, eligibility depends on your specific benefit type, income, and other personal factors. Third, no immediate action is required if your direct deposit is already set up, but verifying your account information ahead of time can prevent any unnecessary issues. Fourth, be extremely cautious of scams and rely only on official government communications. Remember, no legitimate agency will ever ask for your personal information, social security number, or banking password in exchange for benefits. Fifth, plan ahead for how you'll use the payment to maximize its benefits. Consider dividing the money to cover immediate needs, pay down debts, and create a small emergency fund. By being intentional with the funds, you can make this one-time deposit work for you in multiple ways rather than having it disappear quickly. Sixth, understand potential tax implications. While many seniors may not owe taxes on this supplemental payment, it's wise to consult a tax professional or use reliable government resources to confirm your personal situation. Being informed can prevent surprises during tax season and give you confidence in how the funds will affect your overall finances. Seventh, keep in mind that this is a one-time payment and not a permanent increase in your benefits. Treating it as a special opportunity rather than ongoing income can help you make thoughtful decisions about spending, saving, or investing in your immediate needs. It's an important distinction to keep in mind when planning your budget or considering long-term expenses. By keeping these points in mind, you can approach this upcoming deposit with confidence, clarity, and peace of mind. It's natural to have questions or feel uncertainty about timing, eligibility, or how to manage the funds, but taking proactive steps now can make a world of difference. Planning ahead ensures that you receive exactly what you're entitled to, without delays, errors, or complications. Beyond the financial aspect, there's also an emotional benefit to knowing that you have some extra support available. Many seniors experience feelings of isolation or anxiety when it comes to finances, especially if they've encountered difficulties in the past. Having a clear understanding of this payment, combined with a plan to use it wisely, can reduce stress, increase confidence, and provide a sense of security. It's not just about the money. It's about reassurance, stability, and the ability to enjoy life without constant financial worry. Finally, if you're helping a loved one, consider taking time to sit down together and discuss options. Talk about what expenses are most pressing, what might need to be saved for, and how to protect the funds from potential scams or misuse. These conversations can strengthen trust, improve communication, and ensure that seniors feel supported in making decisions about their finances. Empowering them to be involved in the planning process can enhance independence while also giving peace of mind to everyone involved. With thoughtful planning, careful budgeting, and awareness of potential challenges, this $2,500 direct deposit can do more than just meet immediate needs. It can provide comfort, reduce stress, and offer a small but meaningful boost to quality of life. Remember, preparation, patience, and responsible management are key. When approached wisely, this payment can become a tool for security and reassurance, allowing seniors to focus on what matters most: their health, their family, and their daily happiness. In conclusion, the upcoming $2,500 direct deposit is an important opportunity for eligible seniors and disabled beneficiaries to get some financial relief. Stay informed, check your accounts, plan carefully, and be vigilant against scams. By doing so, you can make the most of this support and maintain peace of mind. Remember, you deserve to feel secure and confident in your finances, and this supplemental payment is a step toward that goal. Pay attention to official notices, ask questions if something is unclear, and use the resources available to you. This is your benefit, and taking the right steps ensures you get it safely and efficiently. The key takeaway is simple: preparation, awareness, and responsible planning will allow you to make the most of this one-time deposit. Whether it's covering urgent expenses, paying down debt, or simply adding a buffer to your monthly budget, this payment can make a tangible difference in your life if handled wisely. So, stay informed, be proactive, and keep an eye out for that direct deposit. With the right approach, this $2,500 payment can provide meaningful relief, ease financial stress, and allow you to focus on what truly matters: enjoying life, staying healthy, and maintaining independence.